totally satisfied with the character development of Percy. If you had a little more like input into it, I guess when I read that online, I might be able to
Probably.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if you could have had more input, how would you like to have seen the character grow and change over the 2 seasons?
That's an interesting question. Because he wrote some of the scripts. He wrote some of Percy we were talking about that before coming here.
So this isn't awkward at all.
Original, and I even said I'm like, Percy was kind of a dick. He was a little mean, spoiled dick, right? And when I would do some of the episodes, it was just me falling over the dog and sneezing at different things and not really being likable. One of the things I would say to them constantly was, give me more stuff to do that would make me likable, just for fun. And I was talking to him, some of the episodes I did, they gave me funny stuff to do that was genuinely, there was an episode where I was on the beach bodybuilding, and, there were a few episodes where it gave more to the character. I remember there was a 4-part miniseries, it was Defending Darkheart. And that was the first time I actually worked the most on the show, where they gave me more than just the first few minutes in the beginning and end of each episode as kind of the comedy relief. And one of the things I wanted was for them to kind of embellish the character a little bit more, so it wasn't just, we're going to put you here, we're going to fall down the stairs, and then people are going to go, oh, Percy. And then, close up on Ryan, and suddenly he's back thinking about his dad when he was a kid, but the show was about that, it wasn't about me. So it was kind of, trying to find that balance, and I don't think we fully ever found it, but I think we were kind of on the way there. So I would just like to continue down that road. So I'm just throwing me downstairs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, my question is to Candace, and lovely by the way. Alright, what was your favorite part about Last Rider?
Oh, I know. I think it's a really good question. My favorite part is what is now, and that we're basically still kind of a family. And we talk to each other all the time, and we see each other all the time. David became my acting coach. So that family that you see on Last Rider, we still, all these years later, are still together. That's my favorite thing.
A little closer. Okay. My name's Baez, and my question is for Roland. When you were working on the episode where you had to fight Shadowboard and the White Blaster Beetleborg came on there, why wasn't he staying on for a little bit? Because I thought he would have been very cool for him to stay on for a little bit.
Question for me?
Yes, well,
You said Roland, okay. Okay, this is the guy that was in the costume at that time, so he might want to answer the question. Okay, so can you ask me the question one more time? I'm sorry.
Okay, when the White Blaster Beetleborg first showed up, and you finished the episode,
The White Blaster Beetleborg?
yeah, he was never
Oh, you mean my good old buddy Josh Baldwin, who he was the White Blaster Beetleborg. You know what, let's get him on the phone and ask him. Oh, now if there's any foul language that comes out of this man's mouth ahead of time, please cover all children's ears. Earballs. Yes, let's call them earballs. Okay, Warren Burko is the name of the actor in which he plays this. He usually answers the phone. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hello? Warren, you are in front of about 1,000 people right now on speakerphone at the panel for Beetleborgs. There is one of your fans that is asking why you were not on the show a little bit longer, but why don't you at least say hi to him? What's your name, sir?
Takuya.
His name is Takuya. Say hello to him, please.
What is his name?
Takuya.
Takuya?
Yes, say hello.
Come on, Takuya, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
He says, hey, how's it going? He couldn't work with Herbie anymore, so he quit. Oh, that's really nice of you. That was one of the stuntmen that was in your costume. That was a very good move, by the way. That was a very good move. Well, anyways, man, hey, listen, thank you for making your special appearance. I told you. All right, man, you have a good one. I'll call you in a little bit. Later.
I'd actually answer your question. The reason why White Blaster didn't have more time on the show, and you're right. It's like when we first got that guy. So I remember seeing him in the footage, in the Japanese footage, and we were just like, oh, this White Blaster looks he's so cool looking, you know, just such a great costume. And we just thought he was a great character. But the reason why was because that character in the Japanese footage only showed up in a couple of episodes. The character was originally in the Japanese show a medic. He sort of showed up to help prepare bee fighters, and so he only had a couple of episodes. And so the Japanese footage on him, he didn't fight. That character didn't fight, so we didn't have a great deal of footage. So it meant for the American show.
Yeah, but we did shoot a couple action, right?
Yeah, we shot a fight scene against Shadow Blow, but that was completely American.
Shadow Blow.
Yeah, that was completely American footage, and there was no extra footage of him. So that's actually for practical production purposes. That's why we show up.
Also, I think the Japanese production was asking us we need a white beetle costume as soon as possible.
Right.
For their event or something. That's
right.
the reason.
And he didn't have a stunt costume either. With the shows, there were always at least two sets of costumes. We had what we call the hero costume, which was all fiberglass and was very shiny and had meticulous detail. And then we had the stunt costumes, which were foam. And White Blaster did not have a stunt costume. We shot that fight.
No, because the Japanese company told us we don't have the stunt costume.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, no, you guys definitely have it. Send us ASAP. Otherwise, we can shoot a white box fighting sequence.
Yeah.
And the Japanese company sending it to production. That's why we can shoot and we can fight. And as soon as we finish and we mail back the costume to the Japanese production. That's actually, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Christian. I just wanted to ask a question for Roland. How was it like? What was it like being on a beetleborg, around the others? How cool was it?
It's pretty darn cool. It's one of the funnest times of my life.
That's cool.
One of the things I enjoyed more than being in the costume was being on set with Joe Hackett and in the haunted house, because that place was so messy. I mean, there was nothing that kids could do to mess up that set. You know, it's kind of like if we broke something, it's okay, it's a haunted house. It was, couldn't broke it by one of the monsters. There were spider webs, which were being able to glue all over the place. We were able to kind of play with that and redirect it. I learned what the word continuity meant on that set, and continuity was really hard to mess up in there. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. I was a kid, I don't remember a whole lot. I remember every birthday party, somebody would buy me my own Beetleborg toy, so I never had to do that. I never had to buy those. And yeah, I wish Brittany was here to answer as well. But oh, hey, by the way, I have a special voicemail for you guys from Drew. Yeah, I pushed it very hard. He hit a little background on him. He's now doing graphic design. It's not about being in front of the camera anymore. So it's all about behind the scenes. But he's working on some very, very popular films that you guys may have seen, which I don't know.
The Green Hornet.
I'm sorry?
The Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet, there you go. See, Emily knows more about me than I don't know about myself. In fact, gosh, I wish I had my art up here. I gotta show you guys. She's an amazing artist. So, okay, let's see what he has to say. I'm hoping that didn't mess up, but he never messed up his line. So, let's just play.